Howdy, old ghost here. It's been a minute, I know, and lots going on. And this video, we're going to talk about some more recent updates I've done to the guns and my kit from Temu and AliExpress, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that as well. If you notice, I shortened the intro since most folks seem to have the attention span of a hand grenade, so we're going to try something a little different this time and see how this one does. So sit back and enjoy. Well, let's take a look at some of the kit updates I've done. First off is the battle belt. I didn't like that one with the wide back molly panel on it. Just couldn't seem to get everything set up right on it. So I ordered another one. Originally ordered a Condor from a quote-unquote USA seller. It took 3.5 weeks to get here, and they sent me the wrong size, so I said nuts on it. And went to Temu and got one of these Ideal gears. Yeah, Idle gear, there it is. Pretty much the same. It's got a little more adjustment to it than the Condor had, and so far it's worked out fine. I did shorten the strap on this holster mount so it didn't flop around so much. This is the Condor gun bag or gun pouch, whatever they call it. That works fine, keeps the weapon dry. Replaced the tournament holder with a mag pouch, single mag pouch, so it's not out in the weather. And like I said, I've been running this for a couple months now, and it's been fine. Moving over here to the plate carrier, I did add these quick releases from Temu. Kind of hard to do one hand, but yep, there it goes. And I also picked up these Milsurp side plate pouches. The plates are Tactical Scorpion, the pistol rated ones. I didn't go too crazy on those. I also added this pouch for a homemade IFAK, so we'll take a look at that in a second. And it's pretty basic. Got a pair of trauma shears, scissors. These are alginate wound dressing strips. You can kind of see it through the paper there. Useful for packing wounds, and that does help clot, absorb. A couple alcohol preps, a few large gauze pads, just a couple of boo-boo band-aids, chest seal, and trauma emergency bandage. This came from Temu, and I think, yeah, I did order these gauze pads from Temu and the alcohol preps, because stuff's cheap and it is what it is. But, you know, it's not a $200 IFAK, but, you know, in case of an emergency, it will get the job done. And let's look at some of the AR updates. Up here on the Snake. Sorry about the gravel. I got these cheek risers. These are fit, the Magpul stocks only. Tried one of the higher ones, but for the way I'm set up, it's too high, and went with this one. Word and note about these guys. See how I have it notched here, and this one I cut back. You can't get the charging handle, even with to come all the way back to lock the bolt, unless you do that. And I had to trim this one. I had to trim the end off. Sorry, this one I just trimmed underneath it. So, but I won't tell you how we discovered that particular problem. Let's just say it was much weeping and wailing and getting gnash in the teeth. Slings on both of them are from Temu. I might have showed these before. They actually work pretty well. I mean, I've had zero problems with them. I'm sure it's not the same as a $70 or $100 boutique sling, but, you know, again, I've not had a problem, and so far they work. I switched out the bipod on this guy with one of these. It's another one of those CV Life ones. They're actually the better of the Harris bipod copies out there. Red dot was originally on the snake here, or on the shark, so that's why it's not color matched. I just put that on, so we're going to give that, see if we get that dialed in today. And a word about AliExpress. Sometimes they have good prices. They actually have better prices than Temu, but you gotta watch because they play games. You'll see the same item at like 5 different prices, you know, up and down, $5, $10, whatever. I mean, it's just, and their tracking sucks. I mean, their tracking's horrendous. You know, I'll have something delivered and a week later they're sending me messages. Oh, your package is on the way, your package is on the way. Or let us know when your package arrived. Well, you guys are supposed to know that. But anyways, I did pick up one of these EOTech clones with the magnifier. I haven't color matched it yet. But so far it's been okay. About the only real problem I had was these screws on the magnifier loosened up right away, and there's a screw that keeps the tension on this spring here. That likes to walk around, so I'm going to have to dress that. But this thing holds to 0 fairly well, as close as I can get it. And, you know, we'll keep playing with it and see what happens. And last up, updates. Trying out these DOS boot PAMAG extensions. They give you 2 more rounds. Give you a little better surface for setting it on. They're supposed to be for 20 rounders, but you can use them on the 10, 20s, or 30s. I've got 2 of them on my 10s here, and I'll probably put the 3rd one. They come in a pack of 3 for like $20, which isn't bad. Put on my 20 rounder when I get around to dumping that. I don't feel like manually unloading it. So that's pretty easy to get on. You just gotta take a screwdriver, push that thing down, get the old plates off, and then put the new plates on. So anyways, that's it for the updates. Here we got the 50 yards. Snake did really well. Best shooting out with that. And not too bad with the shark once I got it dialed in. And of course, this is offhand with both of them. I ran the PAMAGs with the DOS boot extensions and no feeding problems, so can't argue with that. Well, here we got the 100 yard. This is a snake. Not too bad. Pretty much everything's on the paper where it's supposed to be. And over here we got the shark. Couple went high as I was trying to figure it in, and both of them still on the high side, but again, most of them are on the paper, so I ain't gonna argue about that. Well, that's all for this one, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button. I ain't making any money in these guys, but it just kind of helps. Anyways, thanks for watching, and have a great day.